And when those rates are raised, a lot of bad things are going to happen or potentially going to happen. And in my opinion, Janet Yellen.
Good morning, everyone. It's here we go rock and roll, and this is November the 9th, 2015. Yesterday, the U.S. dollar Polish zloty cross took out a 52-week high, closing at around 3 zlotys 98 grosz to the dollar, almost hitting that key psychological level of 4 to 1. This morning, it has retreated slightly. We're down 0.45% at 395.9, 396 essentially. And the morning is still not over. We probably will hit 4 to the dollar as I have predicted previously. Now, to me, this is an indication for all the Fed watchers out there that the Federal Reserve will raise rates in December. That, coupled with recent comments by Donald Trump, leading Republican candidate, called out Janet Yellen of the Fed, basically calling her a political shill for the Democrats. Let's hear what Donald said, and I'll be right back.
They are not raising them because Obama has asked them not to raise them. In my opinion, he wants to get out of office because we are in a bubble, and when those rates are raised, a lot of bad things are going to happen or potentially going to happen. And in my opinion, Janet Yellen is highly political, and she's not raising rates for a very specific reason, because Obama told her not to, because he wants to be out playing golf in a year from now, and he wants to be doing other things, and he doesn't want to see a big bubble burst during his administration.
So I believe that will add pressure on the Fed to actually start to normalize. I've always indicated that the Fed could raise rates this year 2 times, 1/4 point each, which would slowly move us to 0.5%. If the Fed does raise in December, my anticipation is that it will be no more than 1/4 point. It may be less, which would just be psychological, maybe raise it 0.1 or 10 basis points. That would be fine. But I'm anticipating a 1/4 point raise to 0.25 or 25 basis points.
25 basis points is 0.25%, right? So going from 0 to 0.25%, that could happen.